Everyone, this is digital SAT textbook, test 1, module 2, right? Yeah, that is module 2. So we're going to try from number 14. Here you go. We have a table, and there is the grade. Here is the scores and the frequencies. Two students, that is actually number of students, right? That is the number of students. Two students got 90. Four students, 85, something like that. Before you start this one, just check it out, okay? In the middle of here, just check it out. 10 students, they got all 80 points. To the here, lower, upper. 4 students, their difference, a 5-point difference from the right 80. But there are 6 difference. To down over here, still 5, also what? 6 difference. Minus, right? And this another from here, 5, same, 4 minus 2 is 2. That's the same difference, right? That is exactly when you make graph or looks like this one, okay? This is what is about. Exactly symmetry with this line. This line is what? Median. But there is actually what? Symmetry, median equals average. Average we set mean. Okay, by these tables, this is the mean value, also median. Okay, so 80 is the answer. Or you can add all these scores. Okay, you can use your calculator, quickly find the sum of all scores. Okay, 90 times 20 is 180, 340, 80 times 10 is 800, and that is 300, that is 140. Okay, so when you add up this one, 6, 16, 20, 22, right? Okay, so when you do this one, that is 1760, we know that, right? 1760, that's right. So when you divide it by 22 over here, that is the average, right? That is the total, and this is the number of frequencies, sum of frequencies. Yeah, that is equals 30 area, right? You can solve this way too. But if you understand symmetry, okay, the graph is symmetry exactly in these middle numbers. This number is the mean, okay? Here is number 15. We have an equation. PD, D is number of days. This is the number of days, and P equals what is the percentage. Okay, that's the meaning. Here is the question. Which of the following is the best interpretation of the number 115? What did these numbers represent? That is initial, right? When D equals 0, P 0 equals to 115. That means that is the initial value. So which of the following options represent the initial? This one, right? Original. That is initial value, okay? Choice A is the answer. Number 16. We have a quadratic functions. The minimum value of y is 25. This is the graph looks like this way. The graph is open or bold. Okay, where is the minimum? This value, the lowest point, that is the minimum. Minimum is always on this line, right? Vertical line. This line is called axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry. Maybe you can use the axis of symmetry. How can you get axis of symmetry? Negative b over 2a, right? When you have this one, ax squared plus bx plus c. When you have this graph. So negative b is what? Negative 6. So negative 6 over 2 times a is 1 there, right? Equals 3. At this x equals 3, there is a vertex. The y coordinate vertex is the minimum, right? So put this number in there, f over 3. How about this one? 9 minus 6 times 3 is 18 and plus k. This is equals to, given by here, the minimum value is 25. This is a negative 9, right? So plus 9 both sides, k equals 34. Right? So when x equals 3, y is 34. The graph looks like this. This is 3. This is 34, right? And this is y. This is the x. Okay. The value of K is 34 is the answer, okay? Here is number 17. Each year, the population of P of certain small town tiers after a specific starting point. Specific starting point, okay? Any point. And grows 1.2% of its population previous. That is growth rate. This is decimal is 0.012. Okay, you gotta be careful. Not 0.2, okay? Okay, percent increase from the previous year, that is exponential functions. We know that. So which of the following functions best matter of this situation? Which one? This is not exponential. Both exponential, but inside from here original. This is the initial value. From this one, the current area, right? Current year. The next year increased by this rate, 0.012. And t. Now we got the initial over here. So choice D is the answer, okay? This one is the growth rate. We set growth rate. Usually growth rate in percent. That's what we use, okay? 1.2% increased from previous number, okay? All right. Here is number 18. Revenue of a company increased by 20% of its year 2022, 2023, only 3-year difference. We followed by this rule. 20% increase, that is 0.2, right? 2022 revenue is our time total. We're going to compare these 2 years revenue, 2020 and 2022. Just the 2 years after 2020. 2 years after 2020 looks like this. This 2022 equals to 2020. And times from here 2 year increase 0.2 and times 2, right? That's the equations from this number. This is my initial value, okay? The question is, what is the value bar? Take answer. R times P 1000 P 2020. That's the mean, okay? R times this number. What is the value bar? This value bar equals this one, right? So 1.2 squared is 1.44. Population in year 2022 is 1.44 times the population of 2020, okay? That is number 18. Number 19, we got the two radical expressions or different index number. One is 7, the other one is 5. To simplify this one, already we need expressed in exponent form, okay? What is the exponent form of this one? 7 to the what? 3, I'm sorry. K to the what? 3 over 7 times. The next one is K to the what? 2 over 5. Base number with K. Exponent will be additions. 3 over 7 times 2 over 5. I'm going to write down 3 over 7 plus 2 over 5. How much is this one? 35 over 15, 14, 29. So now we're going to go back. Radical form. 35 is index number. Inside like K to the 29, okay? Or you can use this one too. 35 K to the what? 29. Outside. This number already can move out. That's right? Okay. That is number 19. Here is number 20. A school is organized field trip. There is a translation fee there. Translation $480. Entry per student $25. Okay, the entry fee. I'm going to entry fee. But there are many students, not only one student, right? Now you check what is the maximum number. Okay, I'm going to use the maximum number of students at the end. So it's going to be 25 times N dollars for the entry. And they need more, $80 for the supervisor expenses. So supervisor expense, they're going to pay $80, including everything, right? But total should be less than this budget, $1,000. It can be more than this. So you can add this one, 480 plus 25 AN plus 80, I'm going to do 5 is 60. This was should be less than or equals 1,000. So 25 and less than equals 440. Okay. So you can use your calculator, okay? 440 over 25. Over here. 440 over 25. 17.6. Okay? 17.6. It'll be less than this number, but n is the integer, right? Because that is the number of students. So the value of n equals 17. Okay? 17 is the answer. Number 21, 8x squared minus 16 equals 40. You can write down over here. 8x squared minus 16 equals 40. But inside the radical, we have two choices, 40 or negative 40. Right? Absolute 40 to 40. Absolute of negative 40 to positive 40. So you can solve this one. Ax squared plus minus 16 equals with two choice, 40 and negative 40. Plus 16 both sides, you got what? 56 and negative 24. Now you divide by 8. X squared is what? 7. Okay, 8, right? And negative 3. But that's when you find over here. X squared, not the x. But x squared cannot be negative number. Okay, that is positive. Right? This one not working. So 7 is the answer, okay? Here is number 22. So we have a sphere inside a cube that is inscribed. Okay, you can see it over here. Placed inside over here. The sphere touches the center and the base of the cube, right? What is the volume of cube? Oh, we need the right dimension over here, right? Each dimension. Width, length, height. They are all equal. What is the formula for the volume of sphere? Over 3 times pi r cube. If this is r over here. That is equals 36 pi. Pi is cancelled out. What is the r cube? R cube is times 3 over 4. 3 over 4 is going to be 27. So r equals 3. Lowercase r equals 3. This is 3. This from here to here is 6. So each side there are 6. The volume of this cube, 6 cube, right? 216 is the answer. Here is number 23. Circumference of circle. How can you find circumference? Circumference is 2 pi r. We need to find the radius of this one. But these are general expressions. We need to change to standard expression. If you change this form, this is the r radius. So, from here, right? From here, we're going to find perfect squares. X squared minus 10x. I'm going to go directly. From here, how can you find the perfect squares? X minus 5 squared, right? Half of this number always. But actually, to get this one, plus 25, you need to write plus 25 here, right? So x squared minus 10x plus 25 all together is called what? Perfect squared trinomial, PSD. Okay? Perfect squared trinomial replaced with a perfect square. This is a perfect square. Okay? So let's know also what half of this number is negative 6 plus y minus 6 squared, right? To get this one, you need to add 36 because negative 6 squared is 36. This is another perfect squared trinomial. Plus minus 20 to plus 20, you add these two numbers to the left hand side, 25 and 36, which is what? 60 or 80? No, 25 plus 36 is what? 61, right? So you can add the 61 there. So this is 81. 81 equals r squared. So r is 9. So what is circumference? 2 pi r, right? 18 pi is the answer. Area number 24. We have exponential function. When x equals 3, the value of h is n. Okay. But that is not the initial, okay, from the what? H0. When you put the y x equal 3, that's going to be n. But you're going to find some equivalent. There's some conditions there. The value of h, this one h, shows n over here. When x equal 3, the value of n should be displayed in the expressions. Now we check out. First one. First we can check out which h over 3 is how much, okay? H over 3. So this number h over 3 is how much? 45 times 2 times x equals 3 is 6. Well, this is 45 times 6 squared is how much? 64, right? How much this one? More than 2400. But we cannot see that 2400 over here. So we cannot see h over 3 number. This is the n number, right? Now check the next one over here. H over 3 equals 70 times 2 times x equals 3. That is 8 times 70, 560. In this expression, can you see that 560? No. We have only two numbers, 70 and 2, right? Like as with their coefficient and base. Well, the next one, x over 3. 105, 2 times 3 minus 1 is 2. That is 420. Can you see that 420 in the equation? No, we cannot say that. Only we have two numbers, 105 and 2. The last one, x over 3. 140 times 2 to the what? 3 over here. That is 0, right? How much? That's 140. That's right. In the expression, we can see that 140 as their what? Initial value. This is the coefficient kind of, right? Yep. Choice D is that. So. But remember, when you're over here, x equals 3, scan over here. Where is x minus 3 over here? This is first, try this is first. You don't have to always by A, B, C, D, okay? Just why most possible options first. Okay? When you have 3 over here, try this one first. If that is correct, that's the answer, okay? All right, number 25. 2018, 2030, 12-year difference. Increased 200%, 200% increase, 200% decimal 2. That is exponential, right? Yeah, exponential. T. They use the y over here. At the end of 2019, this is a 2000, we start over here 2018, right? That's the R equal to 1. We used y, not y minus 1. Okay? So you're going to find the initial value, which the year 2018, not 2019. 2019 equals 300. 2018, how much? You can divide by 3, right? Every year increase times 3. So 2019 is 100, 2018 equals what? Divided by 3 is 100, right? Okay. So this number is 100. So which one is initially 100? This one, right? Choice A is the answer, okay? If we want to use what initially 2019, it's okay too. This is 2019 year. The number rabbit. The next is 3 to the what? The next will be y minus 1, right? Okay. So this is initial. Okay, but it should be y minus 1. Number 26. 2x plus 3y equals 4, and the other one over here with a variable coefficient. This equation, okay, you can see that this graph is what? Parallel lines. To be parallel lines, there is some restriction, right, between C and D. So which of the following pairs of equations also represent a parallel line? Which one is also parallel? Now let's find there some relation between C and D. to be a parallel, right? This is a standard equation. To be parallel, you can use the 2 over c equals 3 over d. That means what? They are parallel and not equals 4 over 4. This is what? Same slope, different y-intercept. You should be satisfied this one. From here, we can see that 2d equals 3c. And also, using this one, you can utilize some specific numbers. Maybe d equals 3, c equals 2, right? So 2 times 3 equals 3 times 2. You can use this number too. One of the special value, okay? Now try the next one. They are parallel. Parallel is the same thing. 4 over c, first one will be a. 4 over c equals 6 over negative d, right? C equals 2, d equals 3. They are equal? No, they are different. They are not parallel. Second one, I'm going to put this in the directory. C equals 2 now, d equals 3. Okay, so 4 over 2 equals 6 over 3. They are not equals 8 over 6. Is it true? Yeah, this is 2. 2, that are equals 8 over 6. That's fine. When you cross multiplication, 12 equals 12, right? They are equal. That means what? Same slope, different y-intercept. So it's business, okay? Here is the last question, number 27. So we have a quadratic, x squared plus 3x minus 8, and y equals x plus 7. The system has no real solutions. The only real solution is you can use a discriminant. That's a very popular tools, okay? When you have primary quadratic equations, they don't have any intersection with x-axis. This is no solution. Going down, when you have this one, 2 solutions. Going down and touched x-axis, then only 1 solution. In this case, discriminant is less than 0. In this case, discriminant is positive, discriminant is 0. Now let's find the primary equation. Because this is not 0, right? That's why we're going to set up the equation again. X squared plus 3x minus 8 equals x plus k. Now set up the right stand. 3x minus x is what? 2x minus 8 minus k equals that. This is we set primary equations, standard form. Now we can apply discriminant. What is discriminant? B squared. 2 squared is 4. Minus 4 times a is 1, and the c is what? Negative 8, and minus k. That must be less than 0. You're going to find the largest possible integer value. Not real number, okay? Integer, we need an integer number. You solve this one. 4 minus negative 4, negative 8, positive 32, negative 4, negative 4, positive 4k must be less than 0. 4 over k equals less than negative 36. K is less than negative 9, right? Negative 9, less than. Out of all this number less than negative 9, which one is the largest number? Here. Negative 10, right? That is the answer. So you can write negative 10. Okay? All right. Okay, we finished the module 2. Maybe next time we can try the next test 3, okay? And maybe I can say this one, okay? This digital SAT books, there are 15 practice tests. Okay, maybe if you finish all these 15 tests, okay, you will have, very high score, okay? Maybe perfect scores on your adaptive test. Okay. So anyway, before you go into adaptive test using the computers, you need the perfect preparation. Okay. Use these books. Okay. And also you can go college board. Okay. How does it operate on adaptive test? There's just some sample. Okay, test there. Okay, you can use that. Okay, all right. So I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.